Sure, abuti honestly.
Mabahambe guys, mabahambi abduliki abahambi, they must go. So what is happening here, it is that there have been some raidings in KZN in factories where they're making clothes, and very, very interesting, about 400 and something people have been found there to be there illegally in South Africa as a whole. And they've been working here, and people have been paid under minimum wage. So you got to think about that. That is daylight robbery right there.
Thank you very much. The purpose of the visit today is to make sure that companies that are doing business in this country do comply with the laws of this country, in particular the labor laws and immigration laws in particular. So we have been to different companies here in Wasitebe Mandeni, and what we have found is appalling, I must say. The level of non-compliance is very high, and that's why we deliberately came here, because this is a targeted inspection work that we are doing, because we have heard quite a lot about how these companies are treating our people, how they are behaving in terms of paying our people regarding the minimum wage, the Basic Condition of Employment Act, and many other things. But what we have found, which is worse, is the number of illegal foreign immigrants that we have found in these companies. I've been to two companies right now. In the first company, it's the same stuff. Both of them, they operate the same, but I've heard that they come from the same big company. They are a chain of companies. We found that about 400 to 500 illegal foreign immigrants that are working here, coming from Lesotho, and the number of South Africans that are working here are not paid as per the minimum wage. They are paid far below minimum wage, which is very sad, because we set the standard of minimum wage because we wanted to protect the vulnerable workers who are at the bottom end of the labor market. But also they are not registered with UIF, they are not registered with compensation fund, meaning if you are not registered with UIF, if you lose your job, government can't be able to, UIF can't be able to pay you while you are still looking for the job or looking for work. But if you are not registered with compensation fund, again, it means if you get injured, you won't be able to be paid by government. It ends there. So that is high level of non-compliance. But beyond that, issues of OHS, occupational health and safety, the manner these buildings are, the manner they are wiring, the electrical wiring. But on this one, we found that they've got a huge big boiler that is not registered, that is using coal, that is not even marked. Another one on the other side, it's marked in Chinese, and the laws in this republic don't allow that. But there is a high level of non-compliance again when it comes to how these people are getting paid. They don't get pay slips, they don't get leave, so they work continuously without getting a leave. Even their lunchtime, their ablution facilities, the conditions are appalling. So we're dealing with that right now, and I can assure you that we are going to continue doing this work. We are going to make sure that we camp here in Wasitebe, not only Wasitebe, we're going to go to other places, whether you talk about Newcastle, you talk about Gauteng, you talk about Eastern Cape and Northwest. Quite a number of such companies we've heard about them, we've seen them. We are increasing our level of inspection and enforcement, working with the Department of Home Affairs, which is helping us quite a lot. The collaboration that we're having with SAPS is yielding results, and we're going to be very hard on them.
Well, I like Betty saying that what they do with the SAPS, they're going to be very hard at them. They have to be hard because we need these people to go, to vanish, to vamos. So we're in a period where we're actually facing a whole lot of difficulties, because I, for one, been working in the factory for 2 years. Just recently I've been told to sit down, right? They put us aside, and then I was able to now be getting UIF money, right? And this month and next month as well. So that is exactly what it does happen when you actually legal, and have done things properly with your employers and the labor as a whole. Then you're registered. You know where to go when you need to go and complain, when you're no longer working, right? And you can continue to get paid. and also hiring of illegal foreigners, whereas a lot of people are looking for jobs, a lot of people are unemployed, but some companies are now harboring illegal foreigners, are harboring illegal persons into this country and allowing them to continue to work, which is also wrong, because we would best prefer that all of these skills that do not need special skills to a point that you need to go get foreigners, we want to be the ones getting these jobs. So very happy that they've been raiding, raid, take them all, raid until kingdom come. That is exactly what's supposed to happen. Raid, continue raiding and raiding. Go everywhere, because we need those people to be 400 to 500. Just imagine 400 to 500 of illegal foreigners that are being processed at the moment, being taken from there. That means van after van is going out, taking these people to holding cells. Just imagine that influx. So it is it's a challenge. It is a challenge. But we're happy that the work is being done. We need such works to continue being done. Very, very important, because we have been saying that there's a whole lot of illegal foreigners in this country and that we are not getting all the benefits of this country. But illegal foreigners are in fact the ones that are benefiting while we are struggling in our own countries. And when we go to their countries, we don't get any of those special benefits. But here they get a whole lot of other things that we now have to become scarce, becomes a scarce commodity, because it is being given to illegal foreigners, who in turn turn back and actually take their monies back to their country, as much as they also need it, desperately need it. But every country needs to put its people first. And this country also does have laws that actually have to be respected. And if these people didn't respect it because they're here illegally, then are they meant to continue enjoying our resources? I don't know. Tell me about that.
If we have to close the company, we'll close the company down. We'll take even the owners of those companies, because they do these things deliberately. They know that employing illegal foreigners is wrong and it's criminal. So we're going to do that and make sure that we clean South Africa. It must be cleaned. We must prioritize South Africans, especially on such jobs where you don't need specialized skills. The skills that are being used here, we've got abundance of them in South Africa. A number of our people have been working in textile industry. So you can't bring foreign people while we do have a skill in South Africa, because you want to exploit them.
Okay. Thank you very much, Deputy Minister, for your time.
Thank you so much.
So you can just hear this. Like I'm saying, these people do not need to be going get people of foreign descent with skills that we have, skills that we can actually acquire easily. Just need a training of about 2 weeks or so. You can do the most basic of these things. Just about 2 weeks of training. You get used to the machine, the handling, and then they're doing of tasks and doing of simple things as a pocket of, small things. Some people can cut. Some people can just inspect garments once they're done. Some people could be doing the packaging, the ironing, the cleaning within the factories. You'd be doing the jerseys, just operating the machines and taking it to the cutter. Some people are just cutters. Some people are then garment constructors or machinists. So those skills are not really skills that would need somebody of foreign descent. But because a lot of foreigners are the ones who actually love those kind of works, our people, a lot of them actually don't actually like the kind of work. But also not differing from the fact that we still have employees that actually use it as a way to defraud people, to get their money and actually pay them less. And it's a greed tactic. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But for me, I understand this exactly because I'm one who works in the textile industry. That does not need special skills. Anybody can do it. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. Now continue to bring you more of these. Salute.
Nothing. Sure, I would do honestly.